And I don't know if this is a prophecy confirmation by Sister Ifia Schwarzenegger, but this were the words of Sister Ifia prior to say, Enne, Ibekoko Piemu, or Accra High Court.
Oh, and as some of the many penny or independence was here for how. You are a my own call. Because I said that way I'm coming, someone more in DC for. Say that we have been too much was here for heading. And I'm still well for Mobias, one for Mobia, and quiet ye, and one. And one. I learned they postponed to 18th April, and that one more. Also telling you that tomorrow the injunction will be granted. Reason be that or more court, or more court, or be any to me. So, Wobiani at me. They don't have at me. They don't have at me. I will also be surprised if, sir, injunction no crown, you better grant no china because injunction I the court no crown. Yan tutu obiano. Obian can asem. Obian can asem. And no, be coming be. Na me mamma can. Na say letter na the court no. Ye nya akosia say 17 no. Ebi na wo ba yi. And on back akosia no airports. No more 7 no. Ye nya akosia say 17 no. And ye nya akosia say wa N7 na. Ye be dey di asem no. And ti na wo ba and ye be shia na airports. Me nkwara na met me akopa matam for acho just to judge you. Yeah. Just to show you that I'm sure. I don't know, but and let me the pastor judge my judgment because yen survey Frafosu san can letter. It is a Frafosu and san can letter. And injunction also kwano. Yen let's get here. Obian can asem near the judgment about. Tell me where Frafosu bay. Na mini so ma kwa Frafosu airport so obi jina hoda da o so obi ye adwuma wo immigration ne ene na wie o fra shendla anti ya 7 wi a na wachina ya kwaji data muntie wachina ya kwaji data unti mi ye 28.
Now, for video to change, now I go straight to the details of the story. So remember, said the initial date for the hearing, Nake was say 23rd of March 2026. But before 23rd of March 2026, no, Mami Akosia say wa, Mami Akosia bring poma wa fire pokum, and after papa she mo lawyer, eba court earlier. Ebe say court say 23rd of April, a holiday. And the court ne ema data, ebe favor both parties because Ebusape proposed 26th of March. And the Mami Akosia bring poma also lawyers no lawyer na eka say 26th of March day. Now they say eya ben adikudi enti a mosre injunction e wo court no. In this case no a celebration of life. I had the action 28th and 29th no. Into the judge no e wo ni nyansem no eka say 25th of March e na mombra. And Mami Akosia say wa mo lawyer no e communicate e share press no say judge no can 25th of March no. Judge na ma confidence say 25th of March the oba Obia the address is abadida into baby buasem no injunction of chirim actually say or the atuso announce on fantoso
you file in your serving on abusapanyin lawyers but about court na hu so much letter say omutimi ma court le entinka court no to asem no e 26th there be you raise objection say and the basa enye ye because program e be omo na dia ba court say omo ba be restraining yen omo right bi a emre mo omo pese court na enforce mo afi de brana instead of 23rd and brane na be kire sa right na wona o se the court say kontu sheda ma and the court na say o agena for 25th mom because 23rd na holiday no but the court 25th na mo 25th no ba oba be determine asem no on the basis of the processes far just say obia no asem can try back court na o dey abedan court no na court be hwe so no dey bebu asem no emra no ma ho kwan in fact a back injunction application the norm no say processes are filing in our court be hwe so no dey bebu asem no it is only in exceptional circumstances and extreme cases be our court no per se lawyers na address court no on some points be and a court no because we are actually per se addressing me on this issue and that issue and you know you best serve here notice say omombra court 25th no omopa momomba e de run a day adwuma da mase.
Boy, me who say who argue.
So preparations have been underway. I this will be who say mama akosa be from the di kai be PM or Ghana ha say. I na no ko PM or gbowo mo. Atina ye wonungwa o PF hu aba no. Okay, it's a celebration of life ne de. We nya kwaye nsu ni nua de lectures ko defusu. Nti Africans oba be celebrating na we su no.
Na me say o mo nduma nkoso ya nya.
Umunya ngide say e bia ba so de. Chale, atone ge.
Say me ni. Na chiriba. Nti me chance na ma celebrate no na masu. Esu amanya ko ansu. Me celebrate me nua no na matimi esu. Eye.
Okay.
Let's say
mama. Let's say be no a bit me see celebration of life e ba so Saturday with nothing.
Adum nyame ne hene.
Amen. Yeah, that's about life.
Team nigga.
And enra so yehu ye se mama akosia se wa so ababelande e wa Accra International Airport. I this amanfo e ko wo kame no mode no e ko fie. Na enda na pay omo nyina be pie mu e wo Accra High Court honomo.
Baba. Possibly Agyapong.
Ya mo ko ke kasa afa say o fa na nkrofo san wo mo anu agumeso no di matem sa
Obi enu obi du atem.
e me kasa ma ye komu ana me focus on my things like
Enti ene obaba e mo wura court dem o do mo wura court dem o no mo pie no na dey so me mood no asesa
me pa mai ten mo de man Ravisha mo mo baba si
atmosphere no e change na akwa me say ensem asista efia e kan ya me ma wodi kan ehwe no aba bebem I say prophecy confirmation and I drop no I just say judge need to asem no e di ashe 23rd of April 2026 na judge need to asem di ashe 23rd of April no na judge need celebration of life no omo twentwen so na Sunday e ka bi o mabo bia no so determine asem ni wie 23rd of April 2026 na so omo deserve say omo ti omo card mo omo a obeji scan ready am omo nti mo ha omo ho e ka bia no mo nka makoma nto omo
I think say injunction abusa panyina omo tuna dey so former abusa panyin de ba na judge ne dey rule na ba na emremu no judge ne say opese owururu asem no mu yi na ohu de ekoso no ohu baby a custom no ana mamre no eda enti ne court no eberuru asa asem no mu but kopim so oberuru asem no mawie a obehu baby amara ne da ne baby a custom no ana mamre ne da no enka osusu se enka yentwen ansa na rather no obetie case no wano afi so no eka bia yabo ana eka bia so ruru asem no wie no hu se ma asem no ma former busa page case no entomu a eka bia yabo wa asebu ho no obe make sure say ombetua e de apata ye enti no niti awa e course
Which my
judge no say yemra I think say 23rd of next month as I did no be ma ye day or be hwehwe asem no mu a obema I mean obe go into the trial of the case enti na niti awa mu anu no de course
celebration of life
ma yenhwe de besi enne chine ya hwa de as for emra na de the law presumes say judge bia betimi I mean you may agree or disagree with any judge enti na ohwa oba high court judge ba ko pene etina anaudi asem no court of appeal judges Mensah ko Supreme Court judges enum eko if say ba ko de ebi obetuma aye mistake ti o mistake na so onsusu mu one na nya adwen obetuma ko Mensah ho ni ahwe enti no ni nyina begina enne chena de besi say de ka no court say ye yensusu mu de enya yi obi ne ye celebrate ye ndehye ye celebrate ye kunu ye celebrate ye ba but ma judge no is entitled to her opinion also so we were num no hwehwemu the custom existe ene emremu no send the city answer nti ko so be wura mawie take evidence obe trace ana mani nyina de ni susu mu de was nke yantwentwen so answer yenhwe de ebesi efiri na ekro medama sepi.
Now judge ne ka sa asem we ewie ye no there's a lawyer ne communicating to the press no na they say papa she ba be catch we are see na say hey se ma me akosa se wa ha na say that Lumbar celebration of life from mama kwai mo celebrate dia and there's how we all done no omo dane no aba be so ma be celebrate akosa se wa foso
Mama say one ye be celebrate no. Yes. So you say this say one dey. E odo. This say one dey. E odo. This say one. E odo. E odo. Me see do tia sia no. One na see celebrate no. As ye be celebrate akosa se wa foso. One tia sia.
E change sabam kakra o. Me say denga cha kakra ha
Everybody Shramu, we love you for the prayers and love and the support. Make sure we say, yes, celebrity Akosia Sewa Day for Su. We see a celebrity wine. Akosia Sewa for Su, one at Tiasi. Yeah, it was in the moon and Quao and Quani Odipa Hino, a Hinish Sumno, a Sumna needed so. What I say, yes, you kiss what you want your summer and so. So what I say, it will be unfair on Troy. So may the Lord God Almighty bless you. Amen. We are going to celebrate our dear sister, our beloved sister, Akosia Sewa Fosu, the widow. That's right. So what I say, Radishamina, be blessed and God.
It's the purpose of the celebration of life, no? There's a man Akosia been poma communicating earlier. Say, or the best celebrating me at the late Charles Kodefusina Wesuno. No. Some may have done it because of the free court de Mwaba. Aba ye say o ma be celebrate mama Akosia Sewa
ya na respect court no what I say because court decision na ja emra ene ye de adwuma e wo man mu do rule na bia ya me anya me de because last week na e ba ye no busia penny ni na lawyer for they didn't turn up mama so what I say enti na ye fi say en ya mama no judge ni ka say ene no obeba be man ruling Sani yeti itina ruling ni de ni enim se bi oba ya no nanka e bia media ka me nkwa nanka wato asem nagu na afinka ya kogina musa bi laba na celebration na baso but ya no kan mo na bi wo ho minim se adepa no ho ya ma mi kan ya no de bi wo mu se do injunction no de omo siki de nanso ye nyanya se de to so na we are filing motion we are filing no ya nhwe na asem na nkasa no ye mana so 23rd April me to me kura ni date na ehye ni kura no ewa ena we ene no ewa 23rd April no bi wana me no me hwesenka a lawyer for no kura ni agiu na nka date ni kura ni yen because we say enkrofo aboboka bibre aba efla buchira bedru Ghana matiase na said the abusuya pennies no ye na arrangement no December 13th no ye call court no na de be chi na omako so aye na arrangement nti injunction bi esiki bia na ye null and void ma judge dimirika e be kan say ne enkofa 20 billion mba 20 nka de make say de aya makoko no enso nka de denso ye bi manu anke ye we kra de fu na ho so atiase e na waka say bia ye celebrate ni keke e de na ye ya ayi injunction ya granting so a ya san tu asemi a share that cc
pacho ati afi kwampo na judge no muhia 23 na obekwa asem nim
and you know me some kind say na me share court dey mo bia na me ti obi adepa e na wo ho enti e mo hwi ne en fra adepa enti ama akwa ba bibi aboko de
nyame adomboko na nso
nyame adomboko enti I mean, Ashafo privy to the happened here last week and the Kakan will be to a seminar edition there 25th of March. But bese be bisao, right? And then I'm not winning here will court down hono. Personally, no, what was your then and that would you say ABC and before say everybody see and you
yeah, Nana, me ma Ashafo nyina kwaba. Yɛbɛtie mo Accra High Court na obisa sɛ ɛgya na me yɛsɛte ɛfiri ɛyɛ ne yɛbɛsi court wɔ ɛnɛ na nokora ne sɛ nana me sorry yɛ no na me madwe mu nyina
fantastic one. Pacha me power beto so ache minim se manhwe Yewura fa che me pa. Me te audio. Ana me hu say Alex ne Tetteh miami nipa no. Ana say no. Say ono a champion for Ken. Ana me so me champion for Ken. Neti me ka so obi fa kire kwate party fufuro. Obi tie ben tantawa. Efia me na me breaki sade no. Me na me breaki system no. Me na me interview no. Ana ne the registration or co-register no e ma me. Ana me be kire mu mpanifo sei and the Kosumini Hubiana. By a quarter, sorry, ye. Meti would you be? I would do no cassa, one day and pennyfolding, moon pennyfolding Nakasa. The base in any on only party no watino. Ye, ye, Jumabako, a boom. Na, Metianus no, ye need Mabakumum. And I'm better than I'm saying, me come agony. Me best do me friend, one fat. Let's one, what ye, Uncle Ambele into whom is co watching. Ana me ye no. Oso obi afre na kache se me fire no ana mama wakonya ano me ya no ofresim na me peke mama wakonya me hosu no me de odidi matema don't care but was shift and a ba also attack ana me yini free so nti ewura oti ya na de ohoro no
yo bacho me chair TFO nyina ne omomola
the Kubia Yatia the base of Kennedy a compare ko Agyapong.
Yes, People's Liberation Party no aje so Ghana first.
Me batobo
ya ura na register no oni yeni hwe.
And you see the base no ya Falantana. Onya flat bella. What you say me
because the base first time no me yam shem kakra because you susa no so this will because so the base are not called mapetesa na okoshi to the stand say there will be a third party na MPP fully fledged MPP members omunyina koto ma third party NDC moderate NDC disgruntled members also koto ma the third party abe the leader of the country. I can share with you from my experience vast international politics that will not happen. However, their energies and synergies could only pump and push into getting constituency in their hands and then getting MPs into parliament.
Makatra compare kose more party be say the man makatra.
I was in higher one Ghana TV. After MPP primaries, there is recent confusion between Honorable Agyapong supporters. HSE party and as a movement mienu ana omopesa omoti in favor of Honorable Agyapong. I from Tetteh and Mr. George Otibonsu. Nenye nim say Mr. George Otibonsu ababe chirim say what is the base in favor of Honorable Agyapong.
And he said the base no tia a Kubia Yatia the base of Kennedy a compare ko Agyapong.
A base Montia Moniere.
A Junior Homa Honorable Kennedy a compare ko Agyapong.
Base to rescue Ghana. No, what the Mark Kennedy or in Agyapong.
If you say, meet me the President Kufuor, former President Kufuor, Omunya Infanton, Omunya anya the base. O here me amini pani Alan. No onya the base nintino. O kwa no samba o ba na I hwete pansam. Wo de okoye no ehun se okura adwempa ne nimdia Ghana ehwe ne ya binya so mfaso. Ntie ma ne mfa ne nimdia ne na adwempa ne nkwa samado. And yes, the base of Agyapong, no, Yan Nitimopo, any new dear no, Eka or mine Ghana Sasso, Ninya Somfaso, and Nitina, you form the base of Kennedy, a compare.
To the extent that Mr. George Otibonsu, so Makoji officer, almost Mugusu AGG offices.
The American officer, the dining in Nankasa. Yeah, what Casano? Yeah, Sabio. Yes, see. Ye baby bia e pese Ghana for who and the cry pese no mu say adie fa wo ye bi so ye dis party bi over 16 good years am more say warehouse no there ye say businessman e person of mu Ghana na ye mu say businessman adie fa wo ye bi so
the base for ayo car branding buses and the omodiko float nyina kwaya announcement man ko fo who said there's a movement called the base
the base no ko obi be ka say anything. Mebuna yadin Ghana wo enye party sem party A and party B ya mebuna ni yana ya ni down you say MPP ni NDC no agrupu ni wadi ya adwin bi
Oko Kwame Nkrumah circle any PZ just say among for check forms or check forms failure just say almost our website ni nyina no wo pese okwa just say oko fail now be a part of the base.
From sitting am to know the base. Apostle me wa Kwame Nkrumah circle the base. The base we youth and I can one boom. I think I'm a PNDC young people some. No matter the actor.
No discover is Urales Tetteh the ono party ono a friend Ghana First aba say WhatsApp group mu ono nkofo din komo kire mo say any the base no e pe
yeah app no I ready na me aduma Tuesday and e be press conference no so tichina e kwa introduce akire olumai no that is Ghana First political party, Ghana First party no. Nti wo koswa wo register e be ma information no abeg guide you. Wo nya information bi a no afre. E no abeg ma wo e be kire wo register wi e be ma wo email. E be busa wo ma mi din wo papa din region baby a wo to waba. The whole Ghana 16 regions na polling station ni 40,000. Yetimi ye fa server ni nyina efi electoral commission server so into baby a wo wi asi baby a wo to wa baby a ebe ma wo kwan e mo register ebe ma wo card to say the party na NPP card no card no card a ibi ye so e need so is what you say kwan a be fa so utua wo dues baby a ebe ma wo card no wo scan a e di information nyina ebe ba card no cheap card no nti yaye no proper you person who register ya na the oko database no so straight nti data no ni creating yes nti yen Ghana First political party Ghana First party no yeah the base nso ye need the base na ye one aha ko ye server no so a
munti o
who register we nti amount for ya start ya ye adwuma serious nti the chrome for down for a pamcho ma mo pese o mbe adwuma ni nyina ya mo ma ye hu na ye hu na ebetimi aye de aboa de mo be nya mo de be registration amaye sure
radio matago kakra matago na make say me patcho Ghana First party is different from the base now because Osei any the base now one the base no
obi na ebisa question awo reigning some of the base say what be one rock say the base in Ghana First party na one na obi so sankabio
make us me patcho Ghana First party is different from the base now because Osei any the base now one the base no the nyanya and political party a movement into work as a Ghana First party that is a different from the base because the base in so you register on online and I also work creative for say and say Ghana First and me say Ghana First no any the base no what they now can difference because the base no your committee a movement and the base you can say Ghana First and me say umami who say Ghana First party different from the base and me patch me say okay one money
Ghana First party no enunye movement the base ye movement the base registration on ye beko no Ghana First and the base ni nyina na ye ba bekambu meye enipa baako ye nyina ye adwuma for honorable Ken
na Apostle Paul Agyapong na oye chairman of clergy for honorable Kennedy Agyapong na the base nso so osa edimutintiman one ora oti Bonsu kire se Tetteh nso dia okwa akote Ghana First no eni the base ni twaka bia na Tetteh atretin no pen a chese omo eni no enipa atisem ni mu
Breso semo a esese ye fa hontima radio na omanfo hu no kretrudu a etuemu anopai nunum na chairman Mr. Uti enyaneme nishase so ne me kasa na opanyi ne de na wakwakoye no kwasim ni ene ye de no enye baako
yo
ene ye de no enye baako ye de no ye the base movement and now the base na enyeso no ena ye ka the base ne ya jesu se Ghana first na emum ade no ye the base enti ono no Ghana first ne yo no an project wako register eni ye ni hweye de di kan no menya audio bi ni video bi a na o ka kire amanfo initially oni akosi kwa atense ma amanfo mfa the base no nye asem na kan nim ho hwe ne nkosi ag den na afedi se nipa ehunu se sa nipa ne hunu se esese otumi eye bibi ma kompreko a yen ye de base ne de oso ma amanfo mfie infra kompreko no wo ma o dia wo kokoye ya ye kontekro wonko a woni nipa twetwopo bi no o dia wo se enkofo nyi wundi se wo na o dia kompreko ba we na kire wo nipa da sani se ne yesitie ono anu aye audio edit threaten me no that guy.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. So ni wi ase no benyisi wo bemma dodo a ye kunja o man ne da ho no enye ne na beti susun na ni tirimo odin no timi din semone ne yewe ni oyo no kwafo a o wadwen papa odwene Ghana ho enu no man no hwehwe na this time enye patapasem enti mesrem wada yewura oti Bonsu oni 9 new members appointed nationally say omo manage the whole affairs of the movement, you know. Almost a fan to just say, Yawura na register no only anyway a no any project. And you move bia open the base. So open the base papa no ye dia and the base movement.com period. But the radius bibi ebesi bia ene nyame ase on say ade ama for the educate say enye yini mimi din no a account no bata ho poje na hye ho no enu na ebi on say nyame bibi a nyame ye no kwafo papa na de bi o ha yentiase yenipa yentiase nti yenim se ko ba se eye the base ana din fufuro bi na hye ho a medini eni ho a enko mutimi di biti amanfo eni nko for cost system no so but openye je kum din sha no ma be free enu na aboa ye tumi save situation na kakra mai ndi esra bruchire fo ne Ghana fo the base any Ghana first anyway enti yura no ne Ghana first se dachi bi no be sesa no suban no be sesa na dwene no pese oba dia hobrase ebe ka ho se Kennedy ma Kennedy nana Kennedy ebusieku ye keka ye hubom echichiri the base no oba mu a ye mpo no ye mu ye besre no a ye de nyame din sre no ade entisa mo nkasa ade ne nye baako
Entiano ana ene Mr. Tetteh edin komo our radio Exp0ses ana o kyerese ne party no enye Ghana First Party there be People's Liberation Party na moto no Ghana First the base so the base Ghana First job for the youth nti omunyina moto pe nanso obia ne de
yes People's Liberation Party no aje so Ghana First
me batobo wo se de wo se de
People Liberation Party.
People Liberation Party.
Yes, no, I just saw Ghana First.
Ghana First Party no, and the base no difference be no.
Oh, me pacho, yeah, yes.
That be say base ni ya mo call campaign we you know. Base so no makwa ebi mo akoti base. And as see as yet Ghana First Party.
Bon, what is second Agyapong akoti we? And you see the base no ya Falantana. Oh, ya flat bella. What is me? And to be our quadri letter free back. Obi any one say, and so I kiss you. Ubia who feels a gun and tea. Why who feels that they me back minianum as a said Ghana. Ye say near my media me say that beside Ghana Coco or Penini say Obamia process you Kruma. Was it the day? Ah, no, your best from Ghana need the best of Sana Green. Open I'm interest. It's Yenina, Yenina, Yahunti. but ono de ne hote
enti makatra compare ko say more te party bi say dia man makatra no
oh mira wasem wana say abrofo ma wo entade ono de wote ne baabi we ko ka che na den we aye we wo de ye wi aye ne nim kwan ye be fa so aye de ne bebem so ba o ti won press ono ni fie kura ye ma ne ntina wo obeda ba so de nipa be 1000 obi abokuru jan ye say ye found the waba ana wo re fi say Europe we ya 2029 omudi will be baba ye president oma anya campaign oma anya hwe yeah 2019 Europe where ya we be so mo kofa will be the by parliament dit mom de no be president and there be here there ono what in there yen ko kameka no so on the also MPP ni yen so ye hu say ni pese ye problem bi ani ho
enti ano ana Farouk awa ha bo kire say misa oti Bonsu onim ni pa woni nanante ache yie na ono de base no oni problem o na asade eze omo ye na omo ye third force no ano odin pa eno na ese omo timi ye a okeka bi a o kire say so mo ntimi anye saade na ene omo bebregu
what party bi a eba ye friend the base e Ghana what din bi pensa
the base the senka memitia enke movement o enke movement and friend the base but party din dia menti say party bi betu ni din say your friend the base no say be a movement bi and e be kan say political shake up dia
eba na yo say no
na kesta wo betima ka say movement bi a friend the base
movement bi ba na mbom eba da no ho say e prepare no nti ebeda no ho akwaye party
okay Matthias here as I say third force ebaye no
very good
third force was not the name nti ane there so ka say teaser name there name say wo ka say
teaser name sasa ayefro no ya tobua ye be pa ayefro no ho ntoma ba ni teaser name ane ye de na me
teaser name the base ane there match me fa say one of the conveners since enyanya party no the movement no the conveners me take first time ni pankasa no aye Owura George Otibonsu oye my brother Penin and I'm na nanti as personal friend me nkoni dem ennoko me na nanti 40 years I was a small boy
wow
eni anya ta dance ma me ne bibia me ne ko Sierra Leone I've been a maritime your friends a consultant for Sierra Leone government me no Otibonsu that one bed oye madam for into onum na me tie said the base ebiba after the NDC MPP primaries into Mate. Nemom say omuba translating into party ni there. I haven't heard that, but then of course every movement in most cases translate. They said President Trump military action in military operation or they be invasion to war no. And the sign am feel say base for some besame. And they say but there I think say nyina no say yes dey ba na tin ye konkoshe. And the nyina be hwe ni mo nampacho from your point as a journalist who so betima share na him for and a watchy na den on the base no ebe we dey say your friend soccer
the way chire ni Osei mask ye mpese be yi ni sesei because me wo hwe said the ade no agintra how within shortest possible time now wa would compare other Fubia by almost independent. You can only see something is coming. Ti empesa ya be pray ho eyi di o she chire no. If say ya prepare grounds, aye pillars bibia si da no ansa na erufu. Ya yan from top bottom approach.
Let's say in other words, if I should borrow Netanyahu's a year, ever find that the lions roar.
Exactly. Sanity.
Okay. The most Momudian operation code named Lions Roar.
Lions Roar. Thank you.
Because me the base first time no me yam shem kakra because Yesusa no so this will be because we the base and not ma petesa na okoshi.
Yes sir. Do you think sir Ghana we deserve a third force party at this time?
I think that one I would say sir I agree. Said there could be I won't use the word third force. There could be a third party.
Third party, yes.
Yes. Because every country in this world, our two stronger parties, undoubtedly.
Right.
Nyankopon be an two opposite sides.
Right.
Even human, on your bow or your bema. In America, any Republican and Democrat. Germany, any SPD, CDU. And across the world, there are two main parties. However, there had been a third party. Some two parties in the relaxed. So two parties in the over complacent there. Then if there is an emergence of another one that can whip up and whip them into line, if even Grant said, well, mama yet and a winner, that's what a decider and a kingmaker. I think that has shaped the European Christian democratic governments. Europe, it means post Second World War, no, governments, no. Look, say well, Ghana, independent forum, independent candidates are our parliament. Their number is so queer and to form what is called quorum of opposition. In the two parties here are consuming normal call alliance, forcibly alliance. In Tidabiano, either ND to MPP. But then if there's any third party, and Oba, and also mayor to say their target is only to win presidency, then I can say that would be very difficult to be a tall order. Right. Because MPP and the NDC will be our not less than 48 to 47% respectively in any elections. It's only floating voters who wins elections. Now, the third party name you honor, and any third opposition party in parliament or quorum. So that is the deal. Assuming said third party be a and over 20 parliamentarians or parliamentary and funny agreements, any financial loss, any unnecessary constitution, unnecessary bills or passing, and Quebec standing the grounds, as it is in the case of South Africa. Julius Malema, AUSU, the Red Hats, to stop the ANC and to stop the conservative white party from doing certain things. Yeni bisa, and it's true. Said that party be bad. The emphasis and the advice will be said. They need also to make sure that they are creating a constituency and have constituents and have the hope and let the constituencies believe them by having what is called an MP. But to the extent, say, there will be a third party. Now, MPP, fully fledged MPP members, Omunina third party, NDC, moderate NDC, disgruntled members, also Kotuama and the third party, Abe, the leader of the country. I can share with you from my experience, vast international politics, that will not happen. But what could happen is that if they are going to have a well foundation of the base, that will not be just overnight. But of course, they have time between now and 2028, which is 3 years in advance, 3 years ahead of time. But then we say, Onyamete party, no, say if that is the case, you want to Onyanya constituencies, you want to Onyanya offices, you want Onyanya establishment. And to be when you 2 years for 2028 elections, they don't have time. However, their energies and synergies could only pump and push into getting constituency in their hands and then getting MPs into parliament. So the following year, the following term, 2032, in that case, they can just say our MPs in about parliament, that is the work they've done. So justify the inclusion by their performance, and that can come into the picture. But for anybody to assume for third base be and a party be back as a third force as you use, I'll use your own words. Robert Mabaji power for MPP and this year, that might be a catastrophic difficulty time.
Is it a mindful mindset? And Ayasa say, Omani Koyenti, we are not ready for any change.
It is not any of them. Ghanaians in general, geopolitics, Ghana politics, your constituents, any your electorates is one country in Africa that still does not understand elections. We know electoral process as one of the calm and the quiet election. You did lie so mobi Ghana ba ko ne wo mobi ankofa obi ani yento aba utu ya kofie the bedru election national imam Friday bia ye bompa ya alfata jamaria ala ya kawo de ni abompa ye Christians ago for Jesus ni abompa ye all the churches both Pentecostal wave and then move Orthodox obi abompa ye obi ampe dede ni nyina election ni atwa so eno de yes. But when it comes to dynamics, understanding of politics, and yeah, the politicians, because the two parties have what is called delegate system of choosing who becomes my MP. That is the problem. So the delegate system who becomes my MP, say area no ya achim kokufu, and I say enzema ensaba, and a purely dominant NDC area. A traditional NDC seat. And to say they are shared in the hands of 300 people called the delegate. When they make one man as 300 people, he's only answerable to 300 people. He doesn't care about the larger. Because 300 people, you know, as a your friend say MP, when he said the next time of parliament, and you know be a parliamentarian now. Now what din you so bit makwe no born in 1,000 say you know adaka nusa ne frada kan born ye do 500 ya adaka no so 2,000 yeah executive no o 2,000 and 2,000 MP ne babo nwom obesa woni na busuafo obesa owia ye besa lie ya de na aduane akosika mu ye ja MP kwai ne DC ka ho MC ka ho wakochia ya de flag agu no komu bi papa wu no o de party flag assign no ko ho o de free black so ye nkwase asem is for say wonim say wonye answerable to any bia than the delegates, and that is the reason why parties in the transit, see or third base be beba, and I say base 3 be bar. So one also be follow the usual pattern of the party manifesto and every running government there. Then I might, or you might, or they might as well live in their old existing MPP and DC that they know. Yeah. Why? Because no country can develop any country with one party constitution, what is called the party manifesto. Party manifesto, no more channel. Party members, and it is we need a grand agenda of national plan, and our grand agenda of MPP plan, national agenda, grand agenda of NDC plan, and the actual manifesto now. Some of the people no manifesto in the economic areas, obitre agric, obitre defense, obitre security, obitre education, obitre taxation, obitre. Any band of don't call Chebiko no abo, obiko no watch no more than girlfriend fee or hotel. Enti wanya time enti hurriedly no baso omo bel launch manifesto na koko read manifesto nkwasa asem kwa se bibia anim enti when they come to power the manifesto introduction is telling you say they talk about grassroots members. And with the party is talking about the members to begin with and not the nation to begin with, they are already doomed. Is that what the third base would also be coming to do? Debbie. Answer is no. Debbie. But if that is what the third base wants to do there, I don't propagate. Say anybody will need a third party, then we'll resort to the French deja vu, the one that we know already. And that would be a very difficult for anybody to woo supporters from any of them to support them. Right. That is the deal. This is the deal. And the any third party be a 4 party, 5th party, no? German Green Party. What's parliament as with coalition on teaming try more than 7 to 8 parliamentarian members or the 8 in the coalition either to support CDU or to support SPD. Austria CSU or SPO, Socialistische Partei of Österreich. It is the only green alternative members of 7 permanent seats at the beyond the parliament, or the G Minister of Defense. Be compare German army be kontokwa or the G Ministry of Technology on person be too high tech or the G Ministry of Environment on person German for be gas emissions. That is the technology. That is how Europeans parties in here or only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now 10 members in parliament no they are hijacking. It is the Green Party be back. And I said the base be back. Concentrating mumpe 20, 25, 30 members. Are from parliamentarians. Now, one country opposition, the two of them, without your support, you can come. They can't form a coalition government. Almost to abandon 20 times. The two parties, they cannot win. That's right. They cannot win. So any party will be kingmakers. The kingmakers, that is it. And to be decided, say, of course, Minister of Economic Planning, the winning government in Timin Famount. Nemo betimaji defense. Ubetimaji interior, so munkwashisha mraboni ma police phone. Ubetimakwaji environment because ye bad environmental laws. Ubetimaji taxation as a minister of in charge of tax. So the one to nyama and then you can hold agric so that there wouldn't be cocoa farmers politics. But if they don't do that, now for far opposition members, independent members, no numbers in Sosako Johnny MP was join this year. What have they done? This country had the chance. Ebenya hang parliament in 2020 elections. Hang parliament with one person, 139 against 138. The one that was supposed to be the kingmaker of Ghana, your friend say, Ghana Parliament House. Or best standing independent. So the MPP laws MPP NDC laws MPP. And to be vote to know only precisions, something that will benefit the country. Ada we in our parliament and NDC MPP caucuses and join the majority 139 against 38. 130. That was the best time that one expected Ghana to have a hang parliament. It's so sweet. And he beat him the Ashishi Kruno. Yanye. And he said, Ebia Mohamedin Yaman from Mamno. Monkanche sectate base. It's to put Bonsu, my country, no that many the Wonkomo. Says a bear party.
Surprises Bessie this time round. And you're my Bessie.
Yo,
and you're my Bessie. I think Sanyawaka now see a very, very great 100%, which a bit me abase we gaining stance be a wabaya kingmaker. Because of that party, because we see Wagana Krampoda. Mebua, we have never had a party wabaya kingmaker. Inti no cry for the third party or that third force should go to that level no cry but this time run and kwayasa o de e ko nanim no a masa afro bi wa be hwe feeling na wo krom no hu sade yakọ na wa ba kan
kwasa Mitio Kasada now we talk on authority not as a journalist but authority as an involvement with the third party. Maybe as a Yabiao.
Mpacha Mekaho. Mekaho. Minim Diaba.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yo, thank you very much, Farouk Al Wahab. Yeah, now there, person about the party Biana Wabuabi, who are neutral.
I'll continue and I'll be forever a neutral person. I'm purely what is called in Islam halal. Halal means I don't belong to any side. And I member say mayor election me vote to that me vote to that me election card. Well, arguably, Obaga only citizen Papa Ntina on Twaba. I've not been given the opportunity to see the seriousness of some of the things we do. Exactly. And for that matter, I see myself as one of the people. I won't call it the less privileged, but then I also belong to the poor. I belong to the poverty. I belong to the voiceless Ghanaians. And for that matter, I don't want to be seen on any side to some extent. So our position will be compromised. And anything that borders on national issue, we are able to come and suggest and tell our minds. And you've noticed, being a journalist, I've never had any issue with NDC, neither MPP. And none of them had ever fought with me, regardless of whichever position I've taken. They understand. And for your interest and for your information, each of those divide. Obia or Obiano, and I'm talking about my friends that they know my mindset. They know, say, if it is A, it should be A. If it is B, it is B. Because it's one country that we hail from. It is one country that we have seen, we've traveled, we know that Ghana is one of the richest countries on earth. But the way we do our things, we take more political decision than decision otherwise. And if you take a more political decision takes you into power. But then the real decision makes a country and it builds a nation. And I've noticed and I've come to the reality, say, our political decision overweighs our normal decision that should be taken as developmental decision for a country. That is why the country, up to now, but then the bear to say, Ubiaba with an agenda, make clean Accra, make clean Kumasi, may we. But when they are in power, it is the opposite way. Why? Yakoye harder, Omon Twaba. So you are taking political decision over the people, over the country, over the developmental agenda of the nation. And for that matter, I don't want to belong to any party.
Have you ever been poached by any of them to be maybe a secret advisor politically to them?
If anybody, I will not say, I didn't see that. But then I can put on records that nationally there are a lot of things that I've spearheaded for country Ghana on the quiet side. Notably, I can say one, I can say two. For instance, Ghana was short when President Buhari Abedi Ade or local Ghana gas for 1 week because Ghana was owing in 2015. It was then NDC government of His Excellency today's President John Mahama. At that time, there was a standoff between Ghana and Nigeria over things that can put on air. And that angered Buhari and Lotria Gassim. I myself took it upon myself because of my friendship with the Aso Rock, which is the government La Jubilee House, Aso Rock in Nigeria. I went there with the late Makelo Bobi, who was the then advisor and also presidential staffer for President Mahama, who was my friend as a big brother. So he knew the Nigerian dimension of Buhari being a difficult person to approach. I, from my own personal pocket, I paid for my ticket. From my own personal pocket, I paid for my hotel. I went with a state representative in the name of Michael Bobi. I took him to Buhari's office with the AO administrative officer for Buhari, Alhaji Mekano, who was my friend.
Wow.
Alhaji Maina, who was my friend. And then General Manu, who was my friend. And then the DI, the Director of Intelligence for Nigeria Army and Nigerian Security Service, they were my friends. Because at that time, I was sitting on the technical committee of Buhari's investment board as the only outsider. So I was very close to the Nigerian system. We went to Buhari's office, spoke to him. Buhari was the energy minister of Nigeria throughout the 8 years, and he was the president of the Republic of Nigeria. So whatever he says was last. Let no be any gas to Ghana. The gas was locked. I was able to open, at that time, Kofi Amabua was the Minister of Energy. Some are aware, but later he found out, I did that deal. I did not brag. Ghana didn't give me $1, neither did I take 1 cent, neither did I do anything. I paid my own hotel, Virgin Nigeria. I paid for my own flight, Grafton Hotel in Aso Rock, in Wuse 2, in Abuja. That was not the only thing.
Ghana who don't
Osei.
Ghana who don't.
Yes. And then now even what Ghanaian police, they are holding a gun called Scorpions. The Scorpions that Ghanaian police is using now, it was my consultancy. It was my consultancy. I took 24 members of Ghana Police, Ministry of Interior, Ghana, friends, the Fire Service, members from also Prison Service, members from the Interior Ministry. There were 24, including said Minister Marco Yongo, including Parliamentary Committee Chairman Fritz Basfo, all of them, including Director of Prisons, including Director of all of them. Tickets amounted more than almost about 200 and something thousand at that time, close in dollars. Their business class tickets and all that. It was my consultant, country Ghana, did not give me 1 dime for them to go and test the efficiency of that machine. And when we had gone to Czech Republic, I turned the visit as a business visit by the ministries into state visit. So we're given a full helicopter by the Czech Republic government. It was my creation.
Wow.
I've never earned $1.
Wow.
Hey. I can give you more and more of this, but some of them took it due to NDA. I don't put it out there. But then our various presidents around that have come.
Farouk, with all this commitment and contribution to your nation, na omano impenifono ede gwa to press na se ebi ba na se third force bi ba why don't you give the right advice a bit me penetrate? And I wouldn't need advice be a bit me wanted force or make me penetrate because almost say your mind. No, yeah, but now I'm being frank with you. The way you love this country and this commitment that we make, but you also attest to the fact that MPP NDC, baby, almost say your mind. Would you like them to handle this? You know, be our move through to do your diplomatic support to the country, not supporting for any third force to come and break through.
Let me tell you, your country, United States of America. After talking to me, you can go check my bio down. I'm to America, Washington for the There is a consortium in Washington called Past Strategic Solutions. It's not a secret. You can go and check.
Right.
We are 24 board members. We advise American government on policies relating to Kurdistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, some part of Turkey, etc. I'm a senior advisor on that board. For your information, we are only 2 Africans, me and John Doe from South Sudan.
Wow.
Do you understand? We advise part of the UN medical health, UNHCR. We consult them. Intelligence, security, and then also prosperity and peace. We are there. And then you can also check DMPP, Diplomatic Missions of Peace and Prosperity, headquarters in Albania, Tirana. It was established by Ban Ki-moon. I'm a board member as the only African on that board, with Europeans, Ambassador Hicksa being the president. We advise the UN on diplomatic missions, peace and prosperity. Vanuatu, as to today, I represent them on the Commonwealth, in New York Commonwealth, corridors of Commonwealth. I advise Vanuatu. I advise Vanuatu on the European EEC or the European Union and Vanuatu government. Gabon, relation with Israel. Gabon's relation with Russia. Investments going there officially, I was mandated by Odimba, the president, Ali Bongo Odimba. That is why 2017, when Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, was sworn in, I brought Gabonese first president to come and attend Ghana investiture of a certain president. I did that because of my closeness to Gabon. There are countries that we work for. There are countries that take us serious. So any country, if I'm consultant, let's say only consultancy program, NA advice. No serious nation, no advanced nation succeeds through only the political policy makers. They are all those who are policy advocates and they don't join any party. For your information, German policy advocates, they are not party members, they are not CDU, they are not BASM. They advocate and give to the government or give to the party in power for them to use, and they listen. Ghana does not listen when it comes to part advocacy from a private, because either they woo you and give you a push to shut down and be part of them. That is why you see all over Obi started or accuse you or can cry the party in your car the next day near man juicy program. Yaman land cruiser, Yaman bodyguard, Yaman police, Yaman changing accommodation. Papa, to hell with me and Nebi or Teocracy, to hell with you, to hell with me. They don't care. Me, you cannot change me. So any party that seeks advice, I don't know it all, but I can try my best and I do my best. I've given you samples of countries and other places that we do advices.
Right.
I will not walk to anybody say, come, let me advise you. But the letter in our mind, I'm a Makalanta scholar. So I can help with the Makalanta theory, which I think said certain countries have taken and it's benefited them. I was among.
Where the Makalanta theory, no, the best for your baby, you ye, Mensah, I will have an pay my Mendawasi, my Jubre, Nanso, Nina, or my Hodo, and what my baby research upon some work came.
Come and share. Don't go there. And your chairman's about you. Man, come and share. Man, come and share. Don't go there. So that is the position you are taking. Man, come and share. When I'm running my baby, baby, so dear. Namu create impression. Be said, Obrebo Hene, and a Kwamba Funama Sati, Asatini, Asantini.
No, finally. onim say MPP party no agency abetom Honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu akofa asem de aba Emma lawyer Obribu ahin say MPP anye careful he will quit from MPP obeja party no yes sir lawyer Obribu ahin ne ese Honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu ekwohye bebi ko di nkomo say abronye ene Obribu ahin ene de tribal politics ahinsem ama abrono hanom NDC achi city na fi MPP sem ena ne lawyer Obribu ahin say sankomo na Honorable Kodi no appear wanting when you be tea, and if Honorable Pamachawa or no Bribu ahin, Ebias are bringing a better party name or no dear or free MPP. It sounds a Juma Yamano or say Mensah Bonsu and Dr. Bomia, say my be a nana sia, point me and country no and you're ungrateful. So Obribu ahin is ready to quit from MPP. One vocal person or your campaign panel, and ne or the any presses and neighbor Umia. And then, Panacho because of some more kinds or no, and the tribal politics, egu MPP party or Bonwana, he's ready to quit from the MPP. Yakore how a lawyer will be boying angrily. I can't 75.
Ban somewhere the Becano. Sabi, and can you send me a Kamekano? Sanyaza Minam Clamofono, never catch him say, Barika Sala. No, because you see, more party, the new patriotic party. Nyo klemu no so ya bununi nyo klemu so ya santini achimni aya dan na ukoka say Obribu ahene kwa mbafo nse ke mama nchirobi wo koto aba mo de kokwa jima manu Doma Central in 2020 amanfo ya luta mo sande ne ko 2024 na koto aba Doma Central na lusu a na Obribu ahen chekira no o cheche no ene ne ma amanfo lusu ye Brekum Agogo akwa 28 2012 2016 2020 Oni kwa mnachiro Stuttgart now the Agogo ko na man for the one what in your na say both afọ we ko 28 any am ya ko 28 2012 2016 2020 and obeso mumia ni san ko 2024 obviously you will lose Obribu ahin chechira me ye no chairman sambo sudaba na me na ba be chechira uno otiam keska na nama ufie kura me chairman sambo tufie
oh say no dey question research dey
why research means what
ebia obi adwen but it doesn't mean say sanity
he was giving wrong information look ya wa woman for ya wa lawyer for ya doctors binum but they have taken sides in this Bono Asante issue. Na chairman Sabo show to kwa nibe dinachi. Nibe feeding wrong information. Me ma ko ni fie da. Ono wa ba me fie da. Oya research no ba me da. Wan na campaign chere me. Then any chairman Sabo show men come and share. Don't go there. So that is the position you are taking. Man ko wura man share. When na mo ya bi babu ko jina baby so dia. Na mu create impression bi say Obribu ahene ene kwamba fu na ma asate asate me asantini me maame ya domase danchira me ma edi nkwabene konyada domase nkwabene yesu nwane senete wonyina me edi konyada
okay
me ya typical say de mo kan bono dia me maame nya bo asantini papa nya asantini so me ba abakose me wom na meka na kura wom na meka
enchire no
enchire wom na me de ma so mo koye mo dia mo post no ba en fie nwotwe no mimi di MPP post no bi in 2006 na me original chairman of the MPP but MPP for your program in New Jersey no McMahon na ma me koye original chairman in 2006 World Cup in Germany the national secretariat of the MPP McMahon omo slot to Kobe what you say baby be deputy general secretary from 2014 Afcon kura slot menye bi da
as a national officer
deputy general secretary Afcon kura menye bi na campus World Cup and you said yeah na me baba manfo nkiakire sabi nkiakire me dia man wiase nyina etie nipa na mo hanu ma mo ntotomo ne man ye MPP programs are being in a party quarters in Mikobida. Togo Kuraman Kobida, Nigeria Kuraman Kobida. Namuka Saboyana MPP Lusua. Why is MPP Lusu? I don't think MPP Lusu. Because to me, Abba Mutim, to me, Abba Nipa Desani team, Etion oye neka de kura ode mi fra to momentum mi fra no efe. Babua. To me here, to me there, to me everywhere. And it is not only the MPP. Ghana politicians say NDC say baby akoi. So sourcing. O shepa so sourcing. Now say ministry CB, call so sourcing.
Deko nkwa.
Call so sourcing.
Your Bobby TV watch there na tia. Na you must
so sourcing. That is the characteristics of African politicians, some of them. Both from MPP and NDC, greedy. Person in Kuminya, at the Dija, at the Fudipa, Yanabia, Mentikita. Mentikita, and Kazatina as a Mokasa, Obribo Hene, Kamba Funema, MPP Lusu, Adia Sanomoke, and never to obey a fiapre, or Babaya or Brempong. I never to obey any Dibabe Brempong. Naniswe, Obribo Hene, as at the 40 baby, Barbara Baya, a Bonfosa baby. Baba Nimbono Hoshe, never used to them bono. They are misleading people, so but baby, none the antim baby. No Manchester. I don't know Manchester, Gonja for the Biabaniaje, Kusasi Foniaje, Monprisi Foniaje, Walla Foniaje, Dagati Foniaje, Anglo Foniaje, Nanumba Foniaje, Obianiaje, a hunter, so she, Benina Betium. Namuko ya, Mabimau, in 2017. MPP bar power. Bay district chief executives. In Kintampo. Why no Ginano? No a concomani. Chas. Only the Ginaya, Etimima MPP NDC votes no. A camba from pa. Walk away DC, a man from Machas, or the common Kranzani. Na Sabika Fracture, Sabi and Yadu, Miss Rameka. Would you say a saddler farmers and now? Ah, can better tell Sabi, the Nimiansa. Wakwa DC konkomani ni gina no monfa DC MC Yamano wo de comment kranzani na baba to aba 2020 chairman Sub-Saharan Africa de mu ka ho asembe motiwa na me de me church at my own expense, at my own risk. Enka lawyer ni mi chamber so adum ha enka ba na ma kwatira mi chamber sa se ka mi sua dia the petitioner judge wira enka emwa me but I give education because abrochire any he de bi mama kura ni bi no matia na lawyer wa ma lawyer man asem na si lawyer dia and I'm giving education. Education be santini na frame asantini ka hwenchira me buruni ka hwenchira me gonjani ka hwenchira me angoloni ka mi anem soro ni mi anem eba ni mi am tini piaso ni mi anem tobadu anidi so mo ya ina so sad bono is asantin sama bekan tell them say bare bono no even touch me when was the last time touch my mind ni be called bono manso and the chairman Bonsu man come and share don't go there so that is the position you are taking man come and share when na mo bibi babu ko jina baby so dia na mo create impression bi say obrebo ahene ene kwamba fu na ma asante asante me asante ni
no finally onim say MPP party no ejasi abetombiem honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu akofa asem dia ba ema lawyer obrebo ahene say MPP anye careful he will quit from MPP obeja party no yes say lawyer obrebo ahene ese honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu ekwohye bebi ko di nkomo se abronye ene obrebo ahene ene de tribal politics ahensem ama abrono hanom NDC achi 16 na fi MPP sem ena ne lawyer obrebo ahene se sankomo na honorable ko di ye no apia bonti wenye bietie and if honorable me pa na chewa ono obrebo ahene ebia sa abronye na betena party ne ma ono de o free MPP esanse ejuma ye mai no Osei Mensah Bonsu ene Dr. Baumia se mo anye bibia na na se a ontimi enka nche no enyo ungrateful so obrebo ahene is ready to quit from MPP one vocal person or campaign pan ene or the any presses and neighbor Baumia ene oma me pa na chewa because of nsem omo kan se ono ene the tribal politics egu MPP party wo bono na he's ready to quit from the MPP yakore how a lawyer obrebo ahene angrily eka 75
ban semwa na beka no sabe nkanya asɛm bi aka meka no sɛ nyɛ sɛ menamfo nkramofoɔ no mebɛka kyɛm sɛ bari kasala no because you see more party the new patriotic party ni oklemu ne ho so ya bununi ni oklemu so ya asantini achimni aya dan na ukoka se obribo hene kwamba fo nse ke mame nchiro bi wo koto aba mo de kokwa jimemanu doma central in 2020 amanfo ya luta mo sande ne ko 2024 na koto aba doma central na lusua no bribo hinchechira no ocheche no ene ne ma amanfo lusuye brekum agogo akwa 28 2012 2016
we are working as NDC in Barawa and because our politics match me I'm a baby in this game relatively now we and then starting or say Ashanti regimes at the war your NPP was any BB and ABB Yinti ABP pan any
regional minister Zuba
Mama Oluma we have better now 8 solid years
Oluma be
regional minister no
Mensah
no implementation sometime Yam picky Kumasini Asantimino, not in a partisan grounds, but in the social ground. Look at this minister. Petty implementation, the beautify Kumasi. Only say effect. And then Kolana adapt to social media. I hear competition between schools.
Now, for yes.
What's it? Painting, no. School being the best.
Yes, secondary schools. Interchange.
And easy. I it will have Kolawe 100. Name 70 year MP before. If see a project for 2 years, no only be 30. This is how we build a party. Yem penny for na better near dear tem, who cast some what you have dream back. Chesatina, the show Mutrim say, you people on you pisana, no implementation. They don't know. Minimum abeba when people call a conform. When no man conform.
Yeah, you made this uncle on there.
Yan bedan kola, yan raising kola, yan yare. Eti doye buzia prime minister no. Nana Dubai or prime minister.
And so
eti akola bi be da peja.
Only my same way. O mane bo amanya me fa ne currency. No MPP new.
Yes.
Okuje tabla kwa.
Yes, MPP new.
No MPP new.
Sam George.
No, Sam George.
Alhaji Aliu Muhammad.
Sam George, the Alhaji Aliu Muhammad. They were key young guys.
They I know you posted so. No, they are too so. Look, I am competing.
Paintings of
my I see them more. You are
now you're 20 and the papa. I bet now. I call Onyari Krana.
Now we say by the end of the day, Omu we are. Minister invite to Omo Fisti Oma. No say Mumra NDC bebo asan. Now you see I said report about Gen Z
50%.
50%. Approve 50. And MPP for 25 as I say. Now Gen Z no so na to about. One so na doso. Now Oma NDC attracted to them.
Well we here now they are justify say no kra na no kra.
Dem say we dey wood.
Oma ni e wo Kumasi. Ya now can party for interest by the beka no kro because obi ani do obi fie. Now how many youths and now be won is obeshe NDC shit after Kumasi kan kra.
It was not
Bibia.
Uhunu kra.
Ube wo ma me fon penifo and the youth or the boy life. Me boa.
Dabi ona o dey share. Shade Oboman.
Gradually
2024 elections. 2024 elections. Na yewo some power swami. Ya bo ameni. Asantini. Libusa MPP for Osei. Why do you come to my studio election time and you're wearing a white shirt, wearing a nice kaftan?
MPP
na
NDC for
Zuba Dodovi any Hussein Mununi
Donko.
So Mubaba Honomo 5 times. Every time Omubebiano Okuta Osei John Mama che
different t-shirts, different
no. And Omutugu Mwama Afeno Gen Z's no be a pebia shekeke.
Meanwhile,
now visibility. Shall see we elections no. Afeno mayi ba o t-shirts. What they are they?
And also when them come over me t-shirt pa. Yes. Because kanina no one so monko cheno. Maybe anche.
Omuji good them.
Now would nipa no atade any good them one. Election no obi twam kra no hu sese no anadwene ma so. Say ato abana wie. Now the MPP is starting themselves say ukwa bontan ye sheba me t-shirt pa. E kire say.
I'm say
na pain Tescom.
Yeah.
NDC now won every tertiary institution. Unprecedented in the history of Ghana.
Yeah.
NDC winning Legon.
Yeah.
Winning Gimpa.
UPS as
UPS. KNUST. JIJ. Winning your friends say UDS.
Yes.
Winning almost all the campuses. Catcher will say one more ama NDC ayakono.
Yes. We not to see MPP leaders what Ashanti region. Omo guided the party in Ashanti region. Your kind any.
Yeah, the enumum any omoko. I don't support that. If we already see a power, let's get same people. Minia. If we are not making sa enkolani dia no mo kai painting. Omayene he's speaking school ada enra me hwe prempe college ni die. Me ba ewi prempe nti bani jom me so time anam we nam tai ko table tennis on nti bani jom. But the another guy be so free at the school. On say say competition. And you know ko inu so a adam penifo atin no bi ekohwe. Hwe okohwe wan din na nenam o.
Frank Amako.
Masa, what are we doing? Entina me catch us say the leadership a party no se power near me we need to change most of them. And yenya those who can work and work harder to retrieve all these wrong things. You know. Sure. Oh my. Projects are near Ashanti Red. Yes, it's true. Region Adana meetie Sampai. So what's now? And it's true. Southern bypass from friends say northern bypass from Georgia to Dakujon Road near on my son project in the MPP project.
That's true.
How many MPP communicators in him? Na saying Omoka found Bene and he is taking the glory.
Zuba Jen
Many Sampine started. Ejuba Kayan and saying, Minizuba and Toko be started. Say, no, Bebu Dakujumu for no without compensation. I'm saying, no, dear. You know, Mon can we are. I reduce where Banta ya resolve. But Sampine the air came. How many times has Sampine crack called Dakujumu on and Crawford Cottonasi? You don't hear me? Yeah, stakeholders meeting 3 times. Why am I be that? Enti na wan wi awoka kra da kodwom fon be de kra a glorify. Bazu baba ye say John friends say nobody is praising anybody. But we are doing what we call a social politics. What is wrong is wrong, what is right is right. Do bia ye be ka kire no. Zuba bai nyani first attempt is say obedwiri dan na ahinagu. Why na sorry ne ko frame me. And God just say we need that authority. Because it needs to come to the assembly for approval. You cannot take your authority. But you're right. Zuba say only bear 3 to 4 minutes in the office. Every day or field. Every day or co-inspection. Every day is going around. That is a good job. Yenya miaminia amane bai me kan wase mu interview me opoma kan wonya Tuesday ya wadwuma Monday wadwuma Wednesday otia asampa peace eko na kumase yeni homa hene radio ha satam na wo kesbe yeni kwam yedinkra yeni Kofi Asante are they not strong enough so bit my interviews one obi ba wapen we am kanambo he's always in Accra, which is not good. It's not helping the Kumasi. But pay. We any pabonini. Masa. Even in the normal sense, no crano. Oh, yeah, actually, say you need good radio station be a bit of a project. Oh, mine, maintain a crowd radio suda. Me kwa crowd metra radio program near interview me. But ni minima crowd radio any mo poman. Me kwa crowd and see airport na ye chinye e konalak inauguration bi. Ye see a ye kona ye anyo poman e kona ye poman aiga. Ba me ntra me crowd o me now form ni minim say me did 3 days crowd am ho hihye. Because in area and I don't like to stay there. Unia atinka say one of Ropo. Now me pay time a tracker me radio. I do obey no. Now why no me kumasi there? Why no me asante my there? Aha metina.
Wrap up, man.
Enti minia party no mayenka e mayemfa mu ye ho say enkofom. Party na ekofom. Nye musa dan kwa na be ka kire. Me ne okra to wa say party na ekofom. Let's be honest to ourselves. Party ni stronghold ye hin.
Ashantiri.
Ye nana Kufuado. Say nana Kumasiti. Say nana Santimaiti. Ye President Kufo. Say nana Kumasiti. Say nana Santimaiti. Other than ye baumia projection of them. Mabusa. Because some of our leaders know if you are bomo any brabo nipa no more. And kaye flap bearer from the next day what in Central Market. My name, me no na politics. Manzo ya santini. What in what room, taxi, even toilet. So yeah, public toilet. Ano palai uma what? Ade na nesanu ma we nyina ko. Edien bibi ba pa na NDC ye. O my name, me nua bo twa NDC nya wo. Ba wen na eka. Go bi abufu. Your maybe omunya dey. Omunye. Hona what's party no. You go back to your senses. Say bibi koso.
Okay.
NDC is doing nothing. But Obianka, I have a body because Oya na wo wa kopim say. Eyo bia hi so ye den. Okoka. Nti ene na Musa. Party no o say ye receipt. Ni e chenyi nyuma bi. Ni ye pe ona o mbetuma ye adwuma no. Enye o mo mbebu man because say o man kuta wo bebu. O pe o mo mbema power. Go and select those who can give you power. Not those who are coming to manage.
Okay.
Who will live here? Manage.
Thank you.
Yes. For me, he's right. There's a lot of things that they need to do. And who pictures maybe. I've been posted some of them on my community, the posts on YouTube. And then I may call it back Leo Stanley or say, quite a son of Kofa, no, or catch a company someone for no more. It's a company that I time and say. And the mayor members to them branch in front of one he moved to so I could do the 20 time among Kola and there. And for me, whoever will tell you that these things doesn't have impact on people, as for the leaders and everything, I feel that is that thing where Musa Danko also complain about the NDC in the Volta region and not data number man, and people are attacking him. But you see, when people listen, oh, Wakas MPP popularity call for Muntinian quite attacking her. Oh, Wakas NDC popularity of voter, the NDC quite the most attacking the Baby Brace, and mostly the MPP affiliate. You see, it's normal. When you read, there's a theory where normally people who tend to give majority of votes to a political party, the party normally neglects them. It's a truism all over the world. But you see, that thing where they also gave the vote without looking at other factors is becoming a thing of the past. And for me, they need to reinvent themselves. Papa not also Superman. He's one of the established media minds in this region. Very established. And look at the things he's saying. Maybe this is him taking chef someone Nana Janto. Nana Janto on panel Saturday no Ukrainian. To ma then I have no try who so many mistakes to Justin could be to come back. Your gentleman Jacana cost 1 penny. No me na o na mobile. Now all my shows who are me you say it's on YouTube. Say the MPP and this is my can web da o ma. Man no me where they have it. Where they be show. In TV3. So, you see, analyze it all. When a political party boycotts a platform, what does the political party lose? We event in Ayama, and also my studio. Will be because maybe a better bonny a discuss. You chat it, you a bre, a real guachi. Can be your fat. When they took that decision, who did I even talk to? I spoke to one senior person, nearly. One senior person in the party, Eugene Macan. Afumu say why the TV3. No man said that the doctors are two former parliamentary candidate to come. These guys as a lecturer for University of Ghana. You Okomasema. And I live here. And then the Biamekas own. When you want to do this job I do, don't be afraid to speak truth to people. Opoma or MPP new. Opoma and MPP new. Look at the things he's saying. For I dream found was as some no can and the crown is a no cray. It's the little things. It's not always a BBB. It's not always how even the party communicates. Me, I won't lie. Share NDC communicators. Young guys here, baby. She gave the anime cannot test him. Minimum to a con video now. The girl tested a friend sell that you da. And then or testing me. How are you? Testing me. I don't have his permission. A private test. Or testing me sell that you da. You can Google it. No, the first female team testing me. They are daring. They are exuberant. They are. Now, give is casting on government. Now, who's kind of biscuit by me man? But it's something I've seen. It's something I've observed. It's something I've left. Yemfa. And for me, Yemusa dan Kwakaino is a positive. Gradually, people are coming to that realization that election is not where I come from. Election is about what you have done to better my life. I don't want to comment much on it. That's my honest feeling about it. That I think he's doing well. He has a lot more to do. But I think that the social, for those who don't know, that's what I'm summarizing. For the social media and the little things. And I give a data, you can check it out. It's called Data Reportal. DATAREPORTAL 2026. For you to get a better appreciation of that analysis, get the data report out for 2025, get the data report out for 2026. You can screenshot or you can scroll to devices. You scroll and look at the insert and look at the numbers, improvement in internet use, look at the age demography of the people on that thing. Then if possible, data now, I say a group can send the 2024-2020 voter register and look at the age demography of the people on the voter register. 79% of those are less than 45 years. If you even break it down, you can see the 18 to the 35s, which by the US are classified as youth. Do that analysis yourself. And 2026, the OBE analysis to be much more dorsal. To be we are feel free share it in the comment section. I would attempt to cram on share na if you cannot your bosses must support you. It's normal. We are not subscriber. Most subscriber na click bell notification with the video we at one next match be. From see you mama me here on my Ghana and see here. Bye bye.
And I've already told them say election November 2028 it wouldn't be NPP against NDC and other smaller parties. NPP against NDC, NPP against UP, Alan Chamatin's UP, and NPP against the base. So the new patriotic party, as a some brace yourself to say that another time now I'm gonna build the party to a certain level and go for better normalcy. Till you, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Binim said and call for no mutie, and a pebia mutie Kesben, almost shake Kesben. Your best wrong.
92.9
Reconciliation a question. I don't get this reconciliation. I don't get it. Just my making you. I don't get it. The party hierarchy. Se send your reconciliation there. And that's some bobu timu pose. Say ya no mo pa omo. One. Ye to abadu ye no. Ora ya won say adutwum. Doctor ya won say adutwum. So far phone e de efre Dr. Mahmoud Bamia congratulating. Dr. Brandon Champon ye. engineer Kwabena Japan, including Honorable Kennedy Japan. Beboa. What else again? What I'm expecting Dr. Baumia to do, ni say. And yes, sir, Otina Ufi Aman Kofua ba Abama Munkwa. Omo anu omu call contest. They have following. It one omu call contest we no. Go to them and comfort them. Sani yeno. Ghana already a constitution in Autuma. After the last letter, we do constitution we in Autuma. Any our Criminal Offences Act. So readiness Autuma. Uba who say ya di amambre ni yesuni ya ban and ya de constitution. Et ya mambre ni yesuni ya ban bini se unu obi kwa kansie ne se or congratulate you. You also go there and comfort the person and wish him all the best next time. So I'm expecting Dr. Baumia to go to Orakede Japan, to go to Dr. Brené Champon.
I say, what come?
Yes, and tell them that look, Yatua Benewie, but I'm here to comfort you as you congratulated me. You understand? So I'm here to comfort you and wish you all the best and seek for your support. And seek for your support in the next election. And I say your next endeavor for next election, you seek for their support. But you see, Dr. Baumia is here to go to them. That is one. And two, there are some people that malign Orakede Japan, insulted Orakede Japan. These are people, they have to be lined up and go and apologize to the man. Because whether you like it or not, you will need Orakede Japan and a Brené Champon. Jamaica, what I say. So they have to do this. Because listen, Dr. Tibo Sasma Abekei, Massa, if I collect my sharp reasoning skills, as a logician, if I deduct everything, I'm telling you about the fact that it's a base, a dihina Orakede Japan be join. Clear. Bien who bet me convince me, I catch me say, Orakede Japan, on joining the base, it is never true. Say a standing say because and some of our can one and clear. Say today, say base no a digital man confoye so a gadami mentuma Orakede Japan be joining. And it's simple, listen. Dr. Bonsu Echo Lawson. Lawson. After say Orakede Japan disposed person in the person of Kwesi Kwatin and a lawyer Kobi Amwa. Abba Bonti, lawyer Kobi Amwa, one of the respectable communicators in this country. Abba Bonti abe denies say Orakede Japan nim the base no hoshe. No see and country mo say ye onim base no hoshe. After they have denied it in you, then Dr. Otibonsu went to Lawson FM and TV, and he said that Obisane said, what is the base? Or say, me go to the verbatim. Or say, the base here, Ekuobia, Yatia, the base of Kennedy Japan. We know say it stands for Kennedy Japan. But the man has come out to deny it. You understand? He denied it before Oro Tibosu Kokasa with the Lawson FM. And so the question is that I didn't know deny or deny the papa Kokasa. As a so issue statement not to who feel we say I didn't want papa ne can minimum hoshe. Me and people nobody can form a political party with my ideology once I belong to another political party. You understand? But silence means consent. Silence means consent. So they should brace themselves because I don't know you one, two. Was so real question kwatin ubisano brilliant question. Say real question kwatin about Bontia Becas Orakede Japan enum hoshe. What has more catch on? Was see question kwatin no Kasama Kennedy Japan during the campaign. But they said ye ya to abada wi okasama ono ankasa no ho. Tell you it means that me as a logician no me who say and na chese je ayi beka no ye fa say Dr. Lawyer Kobiamwa any kwasi kwati beka no enje Kennedy Japan the catch on some beka eti ebetimi akasa Canada Japan se papa yi ekasa the base the fapem eba Canada Japan and it start for Canada Japan and that say no cre Canada Japan party ana meboa Canada Japan party
92.9
so media sana mi huno and the be a Canada Japan is doing this because all is not well and Quran kiti be did na tem sabi producer Dr. Baumia Muvua no mo ka ho simple like ABCD line up them, let them go and apologize to the man, go to Canada Japan, comfort him and seek for his support. When you wait in area akwa ya fidie di amano etisi ehunu say the base leader so koswa dia ehunu say enya papa no making adwene dada say bia he doesn't want you to become a president. It's simple like ABCD. Kwasi Kwarteng spoke on behalf of Canada Japan because of we say okase okasaba Canada Japan yato abana wie eto okasama ono akasa de ho a Kwasi Kwarteng nim say we NPP ni mapa Mr. Canada Japan ye NPP ni e no mo beto aba no ma sign peace pact say yato aba ne wie a baby ebe ko bia no obi anyuntum ye wie a obi ante ne ho kwache political party bia and so Kwasi Kwarteng is speaking on behalf of that because NPP ni be honestly speaking say Dr. Baumia so ko ho nya nko ho ne de obi anu obetimi aka